Carl here from Games, Brains Headbanging Life. It's reaction time. So what if it's Christmas? Doesn't mean there's non-Christmassy music coming out all the time. We're checking out the new track from Idols and Illusions, the Canadian metalcore mob. We actually did a reaction video. Well, I did a reaction video to their previous track, This Dying Breath, at the end of October. And Vultures Surrounding was released at the end of November. So a little late to the party in this one, but how are we going to do, man? So many people to check out, so much music to listen to that sometimes things just slip by. But eventually we get there. I am stoked to hear this. Quite like this band. Really, really enjoyed This Dying Breath. So let's see what they've got with Vultures Surrounding. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Don't love the effect of the vocal there. That's quite cool. Like the synthy kind of effect. Got a very grandiose feel about it. I just think it's that little part I just can't quite get along with, you know? Drums are excellent. There's a lot going on in this track, I think. But I do like the clean singing as much as this part. Such an old man thinking, yeah, the young brigade will be into this. Fucking mid-30s. Yeah, see, I do like this part, this chorusy bit. I love the effect in the background, really adds a grand feel into it. Clean singing is great, and that little burst of snarling fury. Brendan will be happy, although it wasn't Blur, it was very close to it. Thought it was done. So yeah, I mean, I do like it. I think it's polished, and I think you can hear that it's really, really well produced. With the amount of effects going on as well, you could maybe even say overproduced, but it's clear, it's clarity, it sounds quite cool. I like the clean singing parts against the pure fury of those dirty ass vocals. I don't mind a lot of the background effects. Like I said several times through it added this kind of grandiose touch to me. It had a bit of lavish affair going on. He sometimes doesn't quite work. Sometimes a little bit too dominant. Particularly the two times that they added the stuttering, that thing. I don't like that personally. It's short, it's just sort of there, but it's that momentary, oh, okay, no, I'm not a fan of that. But that's like banging metalcore music. I'd say it's metalcore 101 to a degree. But I do think they're adding their own touch in it with, like I said, those excellent, magnificent flourishes in the effects and stuff like that. Drums are banging throughout that. Like I'd say a lot as well, like a lot of that was overshadowing things like the riffs and stuff like that. It wasn't quite as focused on that. I was hearing the effects and I was hearing the drums. And I'm hearing the vocals. But I don't necessarily think that's a complaint. It's not I'm sitting there going, oh, I missed them. I didn't really. But then maybe you could argue, well, then people are going to think, well, that isn't much of a metal track. But that's just stupid because it is intently fucking heavy. As I always like to do, I can picture the pit. And that's a crazy pit with a lot of youngsters going balls to the wall. I think it's marginally different, like not massively different to what they did in the This Dying Breath. But it's like certainly showing a broader range to a degree, but also how entrenched in metalcore ultimately the band currently are. But I don't know, it depends if you see it as a negative. I don't really see that as a negative. It's kind of like this is how metalcore sounds. I think Idols and Illusions very much tick all those boxes. What they do as they go on and as they grow will be quite interesting. I do think it was a good track though. Very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?